Hi, Scorpio. So we're going to start off with the Golden Art Nouveau, and then we're going to go on to the Moonology and close up with an Angel Wisdom card. Ooh, King of Wands, coming up a lot lately. Let's see what's going on with the Scorpios. I got like the energy of an opera as soon as I welcomed in the Scorpio energy. It's an opera aria called, or song called Nessun Dorma. I think it's about a man who's met a woman who he really likes, but she's a bit cold. And the thing about it is he's determined. So the song is saying, he's saying that he's going to figure it out the next day. Like he's going to win her over. So I don't know, maybe some of you just like that song. It's very, very popular as far as opera songs go. But let's see. What do my Scorpios need to know? Six of Wands. Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So some of you could be determined in a situation, determined about a commitment that you have going on, not giving up in a situation, showing some strong will and determination. And then some of you could be dealing with a Taurus who might be feeling that way about you. Let's keep going. And I just heard sense and sensibility. Not sure what that's about. Bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance. So overall energy is Sagittarius energy with the Temperance. I had to adjust my camera really quick. So yes, the Temperance is overall energy, and then we're starting off with the Six of Wands. Kind of an egotistical energy, Leo energy. But it's like a feeling of winning in a situation too, like maybe public recognition in a situation. And there's an energy of that being blocked as well by the Hierophant. So maybe there's something keeping you back from fully feeling a win in a situation. You're trying to balance yourself out. I feel like some of you feel like you've won in a situation, or there's some kind of victory coming towards you, and you're going to need to be like even keeled. Something about this Hierophant, I'm going to clarify. And the focus here is the Queen of Wands energy. Yeah, you're making things happen. So this could be a good business deal coming your way too. You could just be really, really determined, Scorpio, to like pull forward. I'm hearing like pull up, show up in your own life. And Queen of Wands energy, it's like you're taking charge, you're doing the damn thing is what it feels like. Excuse my language. Somebody might also have a cat. This cat looks super muscular to me. I don't know why. It's like the cat's... Yeah, the cat's looking real mystical right there. So I don't know. This Queen of Wands could actually be somebody who is into alchemy is what I'm feeling. Alchemy. I'm not necessarily sensing a negative energy or a dark energy from the Queen of Wands. And that cat might also be a totem. Some of you may need to look up the cat animal totem meaning, like a spiritual meaning, and see what energies that carries. It may be applicable to you right now. Catwoman energy, right? I don't know what that sound effect was, but somebody quick on their feet, really able to make things happen, hang with the best of them. Please ignore how nerdy I am right now. I feel so nerdy right now. Maybe some of you are feeling out of your element as well. I don't know. But we have the wheel here as advice, so it's like take advantage of this time, this energy that you're feeling. It's like, yeah, ride the wave is what I'm feeling like. So I want to clarify this Hierophant, because it could also be somebody wanting to come towards you with a business deal or inviting you into something, putting you in a position of authority even, or some of you, this is you being in authority over your life. Patience, though. Yeah, we're ending with the Seven of Pentacles. Patience. Temperance, followed by the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Five of Wands. Yeah, like I feel like this has been a long time coming. and you just need to hold on a bit longer. There's been an energy of like holding your vision, Scorpio, for the collective, and I feel like you are needing to do that right now as well, because it's like you're doing something, you've been doing something, I think more recently, that you do feel passionately about, and you've been fighting for this new beginning in your life. You've been fighting for this Ace of Pentacles, and you've had to temper yourself. You've had to be balanced. You've had to wait. I feel like you've had to be patient, and you've had to defend yourself against people. And I just heard misconceptions. You've had to defend yourself against other people's ideas about you, other people's rumors and gossip about you, the little darts they throw at you, acting like you're on the billiards board or something, and they're playing games. Yeah, and Knight of Wands, like, it's been tiring for you. Could have been dealing with a really, really stressful fire sign in your energy, Scorpio, for some time. I don't know why. Maybe some of you are trying to balance out your fire energies in your own chart, trying to figure out whether you should hurry up, and I'm hearing like hurry up and wait. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but it's like an energy of being caught between making things happen, like really, really making things happen, mastering the crowd everywhere you go, and just like resting. And I'm hearing that song, If I Had $1 Million, like, yeah, so it's almost like a state of dreaming about the future and a state of creating the future that you've been warring with, like fighting with, and you've been trying to, that's what you're tempering yourself between. Like, okay, I know this is what I want and I'm working toward it, but the energy has been perhaps a bit difficult at times, and maybe you're running low on patience. That means it's probably just time for you to take a bit of a break, Scorpio, but the energy is really, really good. Like, these cards are really good, but I do see that there feels like a little bit of a burden here for you waiting on some kind of a manifestation. Because behind the 10 of Wands, we have the 3 of Wands, yeah. And like, when is this new beginning happening? I know I'm like working to complete cycles, or I did complete that one thing, and now where is the payoff, kind of? Like the 3 of Wands, and my ship's coming in. And I feel like they're coming in. And perhaps they're not what you expected them to be. There could be some kind of love situation headed your way while you're thinking, Scorpio, about business and finance. Like, your mind right now is on like forward progress, and I'm hearing like your bank account stacking up some money. And it's not like you're opposed to love, but it's not at the forefront. And I think it may come to you because you're not really thinking about it. Like, when you really hold on to something in your energy, it slips through your fingers because you're holding on to the energy too tightly. And I feel like you're letting go of that energy and you're focusing on something else, but it's like you're focused on trying to figure out your steps forward, basically. And the 3 of Wands, like, when is this going to come to fruition? Is this growing in my life? These new friendships I'm making, or these new contracts I want to sign, this new business I'm building, like, when is the return going to, manifest? And so your attention is on that, and your activities, I feel like, are more catered to that right now, which is good, because that is how you manifest, is that manifestation plus works, actions to support it. But while you're doing those things, which excellent, continue to do those things, Scorpio, I feel like there may be like a new start or new romantic cycle coming your way. You may have successfully completed a cycle in romance. And there's going to be the end of a disappointment for you when it comes to that. End of the Nine of Swords in your life. And some of you may have manifested in the past, long ago or recently, like your way out of that kind of situation. You're done with that kind of thing, Scorpio. You're ready for the real thing. Some of you anyway. So, yeah, it's like, that's it. That's enough of the BS. That's enough of the BS when it comes to dealing with relationships. I'm focusing on building my empire. Like Cher said, when she was like, I'm the rich man, it's like you're just building your empire, and you could be a man or a woman, just in that energy. So let's clarify really quick. But you're needing to have, with Temperance as the overall energy, it's like just maintain that for a while because you're doing a really, really good job. And it shows. I feel like other people are seeing you this way. Not that it matters what they think, but I feel like your work and your confidence and just the way you're moving right now is showing. It's like I'm hearing gleaming, like shining bright, which is great. Can I get one card, please, on the Six of Wands? Nine of Swords. Yeah, you need to temper yourself. I feel like some of you might be getting a little bit too caught up on like the results of something, and you have to balance that energy out, because that's when you start to fall into ego, and then you're holding on too tight to that energy. Like, I have to win, I have to win. Just keep going, pace yourself, and let things happen as they happen with your like honest input. That's what I'm feeling with that Knight of Swords. Just don't stress yourself out too much, okay? What about this Hierophant? Why is this Hierophant here? The Moon. And the Two of Pentacles. This is such an awkward looking card. But yeah, it's like, I feel, yeah, the Moon clarifying the Hierophant, essentially. So, okay, so something I'm feeling is like you could be tired of doing this alone. Some of you could feel a little bit isolated in this energy, and you're doing a good job of not showing that. Nobody sees that. That's what's beneath. We are being seen as this Queen of Wands energy, and that is your focus. But what's underneath that is like this desire for maybe partnership, a desire for commitment, or just desire for growth. I'm feeling growth. It's like you're just feeling a bit impatient about the growth itself even, and wishing that you had other people there to support you right now. Maybe some more friends. But your mannerisms are not like that at all. Like, people look at you and kind of assume that you don't need anybody. So that's just something to be aware of. You don't want to be like welcoming people in your life that you know aren't good for you, but maybe it's time to branch out and lean on some people. Let someone be there for you. It's what I'm feeling, yeah. What about this Queen of Wands? This is the Judgment. Okay, I wasn't sure. I'm going to be real. I was looking at the card like, wait a minute. The Judgment. Yeah, so some of you are realizing that. It's like you're realizing maybe that you're awakening to wanting... Oh, yeah, awakening. The Hangman's right here. Lots of major arcana. So this is like a shift. This change in you, this how other people are seeing you, it is who you are, Scorpio. Like, you are in command. That way you are fabulous. Like, you are... And if you're a man, you're fabulous too, okay? You're in command of the room when you enter. You're magnetic. But what you're not showing anyone is that you long for some kind... You're longing for some kind of connection. And I feel like it's because you're just starting to kind of realize that yourself. You might just be coming into knowing that about yourself at this stage in life. What about this Wheel as the advice? We have the Page of Swords, the Strength, Page of Cups, the Fool, King of Cups, Page of Pentacles. 3 pages here. I mean, there could be a Pisces who's dealing with a Leo and they have 2 to 3 kids, and this Pisces, for some reason, masculine energy, is attracted to you, Scorpio, and wants to come toward you, like for some kind of new beginning. This could be somebody you know from your past. Or that's for somebody, but there's also another situation where there is kind of a King of Cups energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and this could be some of you who are watching if you're masculine. But there's somebody that you might want to apologize to, or somebody that wants to come towards you. They're watching you and they're having a hard time working up the nerve to come towards you with some kind of an apology for a new beginning. Maybe they want to shoot you a text. Yeah, they hurt you in the past. So they're trying to decide about that right now. That was a lot of cards coming out for the wheel. Yeah, they're having trouble with this. They see you moving forward, Knight of Wands energy, and they're having trouble with that. Could also be someone more fire energy. I'm hearing Sagittarius, but it could be any fire sign. Can I get one more, please, on the wheel? On why the wheel is here. So I feel like this person has to make the choice whether or not they want to bring forth this apology to you, Scorpio. And it doesn't have to be a water sign. It could just be somebody in that energy. I have the Eight of Cups here. Oh no. I have the Eight of Cups here, and I also have the Four of Swords. For some of you, this is walking away from a situation, for sure. This is you like fully leaving something behind in the past. And for others of you, you actually did lose somebody. There's somebody who has recently passed away. So I'm sorry for that. If somebody has lost someone, this might be making somebody reflect on their own life path and what they want to do going forward, and maybe to value the time that they have a little bit more right now, because I feel like somebody unexpectedly might have lost somebody unexpectedly. So I'm sorry about that. But even though that's been painful, I feel like the wheel is here as the advice, because it's like you're taking the lesson from that and maybe valuing the person. This could have been somebody who was really, really kind, or somebody who did a lot with the time that they did have. And so you're taking a lesson from that person, Scorpio, and you're not wasting, I feel like not wasting the knowledge of that person, not wasting the gift of knowing that person. Like, they accomplished so much in the time they had. Why can't I go after what I want too? And that's what we were feeling in the beginning with that Knight of Cups. It's like going toward what it is you really want and being victorious in that, like you are. But it could be some, like a bit of grief that's had you a little bit stricken recently or in the recent past. Not so much stricken, but it could have made you pause for a moment just to reflect. And I think it's had, in a way, a good impact on you, even though it's been a painful experience. What about this Seven of Pentacles as the result? We got the Hangman clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, there's a need for patience. I feel like some of you are going through a transformation right now. And it's just going to be, this is like a part of your path, is this rebirth, this newfound appreciation for life. I feel like for some reason some of you are going to have. And it's really going to allow you to cut out stagnancy and cut out impatience once you reflect on it. I feel like you have, but I feel like you're going to find the balance. But earlier when we got that message about the Four of Swords and going between that and the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're going to do a good job of balancing those energies for steady movement forward. Steady movement forward, and knowing that it's all a part of the process. It's not like an overnight thing. Being gracious with yourself, but knowing that you are doing what you need to do, making the right decisions, thinking logically. And for some of you, this could be involving an air sign that you know. You could have lost an air sign masculine. But I think for some of you, it's like this is going to put you in that King of Swords in the upright energy and have you making the decisions that are best. And it may be a little bit longer before you find like the people that you need to surround you, but they're on the way as you work toward your 10 of Pentacles, because it's ending with the 7 of Pentacles, right? And what we started off with as the overall energy is temperance. So there's just a need for you to hold on to your vision, keep working, and then have an air of patience too. Trusting in divine timing. Yeah, I'm putting down the burdens, letting go of this 9 of Swords energy. If you've been in this energy, Scorpio, it's time to kind of give yourself a break. And some of you could be grieving, yeah, over this loss. Yeah. We have the Empress energy here. And the 10 of Pentacles. This could have been a friend or someone you considered family. And for some of you, this could be a family member. So, again, I'm really sorry about that. But I feel like this person had a really positive impact on your life overall. Okay. So let's see. Side note, some of you, there is someone trying to like affect you or scare you or something like that. It could be a Libra. Just protect your energy. They don't really have a lot of juice to work with. I feel like this person just wants victory, but they have to walk away from that because it's not working, and they might actually end up getting hurt trying to hurt you, just as a side note. Then here we have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, and you're very close to achieving your goal. Exactly. Back to the message that's important, not that BS. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck here. The answers you need are coming. So some of you are in energy of like, why did this happen? Or what does this all mean? This part of the journey, what am I really working toward? I'm getting tired of being alone. You're gonna realize soon why there's been this delay. I feel like any delay that there's been, it's because there's something really good in the works. And there's just a need for you to continue on your path and be patient. Anything else from the Moonology deck for Scorpio? The energy is gaining momentum. And at the bottom, what do you need to release? So maybe think that over again before, if you do any manifesting this week for the new moon on Friday. Just think before you start to manifest, like, what is it that you do need to release? And maybe also I'm feeling see from a different perspective, especially if you're grieving, right? And for some of you, it may be a need to release the negativity from whatever person was, has been trying to put 10 of Wands energy on you, if you've been dealing with that. Can I get one Angel Wisdom card for my Scorpios, please? Oh, I got 2. 9 of Wands. I got 3, renewal. And the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. So before you do any manifesting, Scorpio, what I'm feeling is you do need to just kind of fortify yourself, build up, maybe do some meditations for your solar plexus chakra, because I feel like with the 9 of Wands, it's a lot about protecting what you created. Maybe solar plexus and sacral. I'm noticing the red and the orange, also green heavily, so heart chakra. Solar plexus chakra, sacral chakra, heart chakra. Maybe do some balancing or some grounding work, which is basically getting outside, getting relaxed, doing some meditation, doing a little breathing work, and then reviewing with the judgment. Listen to your inner judgment. And then when you decide, like, what do I need to release? It can just be an intention. Set the intention and say it out loud. Say your prayers about it. If that's something you do. And then manifest with your intuition, using your intuition. What is it you really want? Being from a higher position emotionally and having reviewed that. That's what I'm feeling, Scorpio. Okay. And also this situation, this loss, it might bring you closer together with someone else. It could be like if you both mutually lost somebody, it's going to bring two people who maybe hadn't been talking together in a situation who had stopped talking. All right, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. I hope you have a beautiful week. I'll be back very soon with another for you. Bye.